Chapter 6. In the ship's control room, Yeffer looks at the space map on the screen showing the locations around the current galaxy where they were positioned. After studying the map, Yeffer issues a command. Computer, jump to coordinates 7993.442.3335. Inform probes to return to ship at the new coordinates. The computer responds. Executing. With the command, the view windows quickly change to show a red star to the right edge. Ahead, across a large void, is the fuzzy shape of a galaxy stretched out and clearly showing the view of stars disorganized, indicating the effects after two galaxies collided. Other screens stop the showing of stars and planets as the probes continue their efforts and return to the transport. Bardex looks at Winex and sees the effect of adrenaline withdrawal. He too was extremely tired and turns to the two commanders. Jserex, Yeffer, we are tired and would like to head back to the ship and lay down. We need to rest and absorb what has happened. Jserex nods and smiles. Of course, it will be a while before we make our next jump. Get some rest, and if you need food, just ask the computer in your room. Bardex grabs Winex's hand, and before they leave, Winex turns to say, "Thanks for all you have done. We will talk later." Winex gives a hug, then Bardex and Winex swim away, leaving the control center. Jserex and Yeffer look at the two as they leave. Yeffer turns to Jserex. "This must be hard for them. At least our race can survive. They have only themselves." Jserex nods. "Yes, they are both good people. I hope we can find some way to help them to recover and survive." Bardex and Winex enter the compartment in Jserex's ship through the waterlock and remove their suits. Winex heads to the bed and lies down as Bardex comes over and joins Winex, holding her. With deep sorrow in her voice, "All our friends are gone. Everyone we know, everything is gone. What's going to happen to us?" Bardex hugged her closer. "I know. We have Jserex. We will make new friends, but at least we're alive. And with new friends, friends that will help us." Winex is looking away as Bardex holds her from behind on the bed. "How many times did you use me to get information for Jserex?" Bardex freezes. "I'm sorry, dear. 3 times. I just needed to earn enough money to make your dreams come true. Don't be mad, please." "I was mad. I was furious. But I know it no longer really matters. It's okay. But you won't do it again, will you?" Winex squeezes Bardex's hand while giving a half smile. Bardex kisses Winex on the back of her neck. "No, dear, never again. I will always be honest with you." Winex eases her grip and pats his hand, pulling him closer to her. "Sweet dreams, my love." Bardex drifts off to sleep, holding Winex. Winex lies quietly, but not able to sleep, and begins to cry, until finally sleep overcomes her. The transport is rocked as alarms are heard in the compartment where Bardex and Winex are awoken. Bardex jumps out of bed. "Computer, what is happening?" The computer responds. "The ship is under attack. A battle is underway." "Computer, please provide view on the monitor." The monitor in their room comes on and shows 2 ships of a strange design, using beams and exploding bombs against the shield of the transport ship. With each explosion, they feel the ship rocking, but the image shows no apparent damage. The computer voice comes back. "Attacking ships, please terminate. We do not wish to retaliate." A machine voice is heard replying. "You are biological. We terminate all biologicals." The energy beams and blasts continue. After a short period of time, the alarms are stopped. A few moments later, a beam reaches out from the transport ship, slicing through the 2 ships, leaving them as junk floating in space. The screen changes, showing Jserex on the bridge. "Bardex, Winex, are you 2 okay?" Bardex responds, "Yes, we're fine. What was that all about?" The probes show we are in a system dominated by machines. We may have to leave early to avoid more conflict. What about completing energy storage for the jump? We only may get part of what we need. Our safety margin may be a problem. We understand. Keep us updated. Out. With the communications terminated, Bardex turns to thoughts of food. Computer. 2 Jydarian food plates. Also 2 glasses of Vexer. A table with chairs appears in the room, closely followed by food and drink serving. Bardex and Winex sit down to eat. Bardex picks up the food with a solemn face. Not like our normal evening out. You don't look like you slept well. Winex frowns and starts to cry. No! Bardex reaches over the table for Winex's hand. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. Winex pulls herself back from the edge and slowly stops crying. I know. It's hard and I have trouble with images in my mind, watching the planet explode. My friends, their children, everyone, all gone in an instant. And with losing everything, my dream is gone, and I have only the nightmare of seeing our planet explode. Bardex's face turns stern. No. I refuse to lose the dream. Somehow, some way we will find the dream. Sometimes when you're not here, I just freeze and my mind can only think about how I should have been with my friends to the end. It's a thought of why should I have been the one to survive. Bardex's face softens. I've noticed your depression, as has Jserex. Maybe with my hard shell keeping out anyone from being a true friend. Maybe it will hit me harder at some point. I saved the only real friend I have. Jserex warned me about this happening. There is someone you need to talk with. I will introduce you to her after dinner. They continue to eat in silence. After finishing their meal, Winex picks up the room while Bardex uses the computer station. The table and chairs suddenly disappear. Moments later, an Iuja enters the airlock wearing an atmospheric suit. Bardex makes the introduction. Lexia, please meet my love and my best friend Winex. I'm going to go to the bridge for a while so you can talk. Sweetheart, I'll be back in a little bit. Bardex grabs his gear and exits. Lexia sits in a chair close to Winex. Winex, I hear you're feeling depressed and suffering guilt feelings. Yes, I'm scared and depressed whenever Bardex is not within arm's reach. All I can think of are friends and their families. Our whole planet gone. You must have lost family, friends. How can you stand it? I should have been there. There are better people than me that died. Yes, I lost friends. Yes, I lost many friends. In our race, we never know our parents or our siblings, but we accept death. I have talked with Bardex, so we have some work to do. He too is suffering, but keeps a strong face. One thing you will find, you will never forget. But we can make you remember the good to get past the bad. Bardex has learned this through his many brushes with death. You are his good. Now, let's talk about some of those good thoughts.
We do not get paid by YouTube for any of our videos, so please consider contributions. Thank you.
If you enjoy our videos, please click Patreon on the front page and buy me a drink. Thank you. Please like and subscribe the Watcher in the Fall channel.